Hi, I'm Baggy from Asia Boating Limited, and today we are going to talk about gyro, a Seakeeper gyro. So it's on this boat. This is a Ruby 65, and we have a Seakeeper gyro here, which is M8000 model. Gyro is basically something which stabilizes the boat. So what it is like a dome, like a ball shape, and it's vacuum inside. Inside the gyro there is a wheel that spins really fast. Since it's vacuum, it spins very fast, around 6,000 rpm to 8,000 rpm rotations per minute. So what that does is it creates a centrifugal force. When something spins, it creates a centrifugal force, and that thing stabilizes. It stays in one place. And when the gyro is attached to the boat near the center of gravity, what it does, it stops the boat from wobbling. So the centrifugal force stops the boat from wobbling, and therefore it stabilizes the boat. This is a Ruby 65, a 65-footer boat. So a gyro for this boat would be around, let's say, approximately $100,000 US. This system works on two kind of powers. So one is 220 volts and other is 24 volt DC. What that means is this system of gyro, it comes it has different power sources. So the control box, the computer of the system, which controls the movement, the stabilization, and all the complication calculations, that is run by battery power. That is 24 volt DC. And the machine itself, the flywheel which spins, which is a high powered thing, that is run by a generator, which is 220 volt system, just like your household system. It does require quite a bit of energy, obviously. So yes, and it has a lot of components. So a gyro would have two magnetic pumps, which is cooling system. So the seawater is going inside and the seawater is going outside. So there's a cooling system in the gyro. There is a hydraulic system which will move the gyro around. So it faces and it kind of balances the boat as the boat is moving. And then there's a control box of the computer which does the calculations. And that control box, you can see it in this display over here. So here we have, you can see this is the RPM it's doing. This is the angle. Right now it's 44 degrees, 42 degrees. This is the temperature of the bearings, because everything that moves heats up. Okay, it needs cooling. The motor temperature, the drive, the torque, the power it's using right now. Okay, that's the roll rate. So right now it's not moving so much. This is a speed command. The speed command is 6,400 right now. Okay, if I want to up or down, I could say 8,000. Okay, and go down. 8,000 is when we are at sea. Okay, it'll be 8,000. When you start the system, there will be the lock button, and then you press run, and it takes some time to run. So it takes time to warm up, and then the button will flash. As when it reaches the RPM that you want it to reach, which is 6,000 or 8,000, it'll stop flashing. Okay, and then you can press C over here, and when you press C, that means it's engaged right now. Okay, so this system right now is engaged and it is working basically. So the gyro will move. Okay, so that's what it is. Therefore, and let's go down. Okay, where is the gyro? So right now here we are behind. We're going to the engine room. Okay. This is the gyro. Okay, you can see it moving. You see, it's moving a little bit. As the boat moves, it will move. Okay, it will. Since the boat is not moving so much, it's not moving. But you can hear it. You see, see it's moving now. Okay, the gyro is moving. Why is it moving? It's just trying to stabilize the boat, that's all. And how do you turn the gyro on? Okay, here in this boat, first thing you do is turn on the battery. Okay, this generator battery, and then you turn on the generator. This is the generator right here. You turn the generator on. This is the on button. When the generator is on, you wait for a couple of minutes. Right? Wait for a couple of minutes, and you turn these switches on. 1, 2, 3. Okay, these are all gyro switches. You turn this on, and basically you go upstairs. Okay, and you also have to turn on the 24-volt system. Okay, and on this boat, okay, different boat has different switches. Okay, so what we do over here, okay, this is the switchboard, okay, of the boat. It was on the generator. You put it on the generator. Okay, you put on the battery charger system. Here it is, 24-volt battery charger. So you want this to be on when you want to put the gyro on. Then you put it on service battery. Okay, so this is a service battery, because why? The battery is powering the gyro. Make sure the main switch is on. Okay, main switch is on, the generator is on, the service battery is on, and the battery charger 24-volt is on. Okay, so these things need to be on, and then you go up there. Okay, and what you do is basically it will have this button, lock and stop. Okay, the light will be flashing here, but what you do is you press run. Okay, and then you wait until the gyro starts preparing itself. It will take time, because a lot of hydraulic fluids move around, the brake fluids move around, and then it speeds up its RPM and things like that. And when you take the boat out, you should be pressing this button C. Okay, and then it will increase or decrease the RPM depending on the condition of the sea. So if it's very wavy, it will touch about maximum 8,000 RPM. If it's not so wavy, it will control its own RPM and its own speed and everything. So that's about it. It's a very simple system. It's expensive, and it's designed to be designed for low maintenance, basically, this system. And yeah, it's a fantastic system. It really helps to keep the boat stable, and it is expensive for the reason it's totally worth it. So that's how it is. Yeah, that's all about gyro. Thank you. I hope you found this helpful.